What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is a video very special because one car that hasn't been on the channel for 4 years is right in front of me, and this is my 1971 Survivor, all original 1971. Yeah, I just said that. Corvette. So the Jetta is just got back from the show in Toronto. I wish I could have got there, but there was some unexpected issues with my daily driver, so I'm sorry for the guys who wanted to see me, but wow, just to see this car again, man, it feels like such a huge throwback. If you don't know, this is my grandfather's car. This is the car I learned to work on cars with. It's crazy. So I took it out of storage. It's been in storage for the past 2 years, and I'm going to bring it to my shop. We are going to detail it because this car will be on display at the eBayMotors booth in Toronto in 2 weeks. So we need a full detail. We need quite some work on the engine. This is an all original car. I just looked at the cluster, 37,000 miles, original miles. Okay, let's strap it. I cannot wait to get this car in the shop. Okay, so it was a super stressful drive because, you know, driving with the Jetta, I'm used to it. If something happens, the Jetta, it's the Fast and Furious car, but it's replaceable. This one, not so much. So we are going to bring the car inside the garage, and I'm going to show it to you. Okay guys, so about 2 days passed since the day we picked up the Corvette and brought it to the shop. Now what we've done so far on the car is, as you can see, we installed the original tires. Well, not really the original tire, but this is the set of tire that my grandfather bought, and they are brand new, and he was working on the car. He replaced the tire, and the car was parked in a controlled environment for decades on these tires, but they are not dry. They are super nice. Obviously I won't drive the car on these tires, but for the show, the fact that the car is going to be presented at eBay, well, at the eBay booth during Motorama, it's actually a big deal in the Central Hall. It's going to be the first show ever that this car is attending, so it's super awesome. Now there's a few stuff that needs to be done on it. My detailing guy at LGS Performance is actually working on the car right now. He's working on another car. He's coming back to the shop tomorrow, and he will work on it. And well, as the moment of recording this video, I still need to film a video that you're going to see prior to this one about the AQT shifter. So I need to do my driving impression video tomorrow while he's going to work on the car. But we might take a glimpse of all the work he's doing, because since this car was not painted with like a base coat and a clear coat, this is the old type of paint from the 70s. It takes a whole different process just to get the paint right. I am at the hotel in Toronto. I don't know if you can see, there's like an airport, and since I love planes, there's plenty of planes to watch. But today is actually the first day of Motorama Toronto. I cannot wait to be there. It's actually the first show that my Corvette is attending in 53 years. That means the car never been to a show. This car has been hidden all its life, and now it's going to be shown to the public for the first time. And yeah, it's so awesome. It's actually its first time. Plus, it's going to be at the eBayMotors booth. So I'm actually a special guest of eBay. I'll be in the booth. I'll be meeting you guys, meeting people, and it's going to be fun because I'm used to, I'm used to import car shows, stuff like that, but not really like muscle cars, old car, classic cars. So it's going to be a different vibe on the channel, but don't leave just yet. Even if you're like into import cars and stuff like that, I'm gonna make you love classic cars and muscle cars. Yeah, let's just go grab something to eat, and then we'll go to the show. We'll go see the setup. It's going to be awesome. I'm supposed to be there from 5 to 8, so I need to kill time prior, but I really want to walk around the show. I feel like Friday won't be like the busiest day, so especially in the day. So I'm going to use this opportunity to film some B-roll, film some cool cars, maybe creating content for TikTok and stuff like that. By the way, if you want to follow me on TikTok and all of my other socials, the link are going to be in the description down below. So without further ado, let's leave this hotel room because I'm tired. So let's go.
Almost exactly like the one I did.
So we are walking into all number one. I want to show you the cars. Look at this. The paint is amazing. Almost like a midnight purple, but lighter. So many cool cars. Like older style resto mod. This Bel Air is sick. I wish this car would be red, but look at this. It's amazing. And one car that I really want to show you. Look, there's a Capri there. Ford 40, sorry. But the car that I really love here is this thing. It's the type of cars that you would see from a newer Fast and the Furious movie. And look underneath it. It's crazy. And it won Best in Class, of course. Beautiful Mercury. I love the wheels. American racing wheels. That's a proper build, man. 466 big block. That thing looks so cool. And also there's a Corvette there. You know I'm a Corvette guy. But wow. This is the only European car in the main hall. 356 Porsche. I think it's a 356B. Oh, it's a 356C. So that's the later model, right before the Carrera came out, the 911. It's beautiful. But I feel like these cars should have a bit more patina on them. But anyway, I'm not too much into this Detroit style hot rods. This looks like different tops for the car. It's cool. I can appreciate the work. Must be terrible to drive. Well, terrible in a good way. When you look at the engine, so big. Chrysler Hemi in a Chevy. Okay, that's interesting. And look at this. This 3500 is slam. Look at the wheels. I don't know if they are like 28 or 26s. Look at the system here. Wow. There's actually 2 Resto Mustangs here. Look at this. That's SEMA quality right there. Only thing that I don't really like, oh, look at this. Wow. Okay. Only thing that I don't like about it, they use like a GM type of dashboard, but aside from that, even the badging on the seats, it looks like a proper, like, that's how Chip Foose would build a car. Beautiful. Here's another Mustang. Looks a little bit newer. Yeah, looks like a 67. Yes, that's a 67. Supercharged engine. Whipple charger. Nice. And that's not my type at all, but I can appreciate it. So, Motorama is a crazy event today. We've been here for the past 3 days, like I said. Look at this, all the cars. Nova looks sick. Looks like a 427 because it's got the Z06 wheels. Let's just look at it. Oh, no information whatsoever. But look at the main aisle here. A lot of cool cars. That thing is well preserved. Love it. Look at this. All the displays. That thing looks like the Fast and Furious 5 Trans Am almost. Look at this. The fun part of this show is when it's almost over, there's almost little to no people in the main hall, so I can walk around, show you some cars. Look at the Daytona right there. Honestly, builds like these, like this Daytona or the Alpha that I showed you earlier, reminds me of the newer style of cars that you see in Fast and the Furious. And here we are back to the eBayMotors booth. You'll see my cars right there. I really love that thing. Look at this, with a big block Chevy. It's amazing. Beautiful displays too. And here's my friend's Farid IS300 with a 2JZ. So you're going to see some image on the screen. Beautiful car, beautiful build, 2JZ, and I'm glad he kept the twin turbo setup. It's a well done car, and it shows, man. This car wins everything all the time. The car was on display 2 weeks ago, right beside my Jetta. He also won Tuner Battleground just like me, so it's a beautiful build. We are in aisle number 2, mostly race cars. As you're going to see, I'm going to run some videos on the screen because there's still some people here, so I already filmed some content. And I'm moving toward the import section where there's all the more like 80s, 90s, 2000 era type of cars. So I'm moving toward aisle number 3, and I'm going to show you just that. So let's run some B-rolls. So day number 3 at Motorama. I was not able to film a lot yesterday. We're still at the booth with the car. Today, I'll take the opportunity to walk around and show you some of the cars that are here, so that way you get a better look of what Motorama is all about. It's been a great weekend so far. I want to thank the guys at eBayMotors for having me in the booth with my car. So it's awesome. Without further ado, we'll go have a walk around the show and I'll show you some of the cool cars here. Okay, now we arrived in all number 3. As you can see at the Maguire booth, there's Zach's R34. This car was also on display next to the Jetta at the auto show. Beautiful Stang right there, Shelby. There's some guys from my neighborhood, Nick's Garage, very popular on YouTube, with a car that looks like Vanishing Point right there. Look at this, beautiful 440 Magnum, beautiful car. Star Wars Stormtrooper themed 3rd gen Camaro. We've got a nice Cobra replica, nice 40 Ford 5 windows, Grand National. So the tuner are more on the right side, and the American cars, more like drivers level of restoration type of cars, are more on the left side. They actually, the car that you see there, they actually chopped the roof yesterday, and they did an amazing job, because yesterday the top was about 4 inches higher. Look at the Pink Panther van right there. That thing looks like a giant Hot Wheel. It's so nice. Look at this. It's awesome. Okay, so I want to show you one of my favorite car here, and to be honest, you'll be surprised. It's different. So one of my favorite car here is actually one of the cars, well, the same type of cars that I really want to buy within the next month or so as a project on the channel. So I'm going to show it to you. I'm almost at their booth. I was not the only Corvette at the show. There's some Corvettes here. I think this is a local club of Corvettes. Manual, that's nice. 327. Looks like a 67. Yeah. Okay. This is my favorite car. So if you follow Retro Regan on Instagram, he's got like a 3rd gen Trans Am just like this, but the car is like dark red with the red interior. But he actually told me about this car. This car's got original Alpine radio with the cell phone inside. It's actually crazy, and plus all the period correct sound system in the back. I actually love that. So the one I'm getting is very similar to this one, but I'm going to the one that I'm choosing got the T-top a bit like this one. So this one is more similar to the one I'm getting. It's an 87, just like mine. Well, just like my future car. Beautiful shade of gray, and very well kept. Look at this. So these are my favorite by far at the show, and they are not even modified, or at least not a lot. Okay, I'm at Safe Autos booth, and you're gonna love this car. R34 GTR M-Spec Ganador carbon mirrors, original interior. It looks amazing. And you know what? This car right now, how much is worth? Over $450,000, which is crazy. Far back, there's a bunch of S2000, but they are slammed. I think all the S2000s here are slammed. But That's an AP. Oh, looks, that's an AP1 with AP. Yeah, with AP2 bumper. I need the side strike like this. Anyway, let's see what else do we have. That's a nice Prelude. Hyundai with some nice wheels. Okay, there's another room. This car is sick. The owner of this car had it for like forever. I saw this car like 6-7 years ago at Import Fest. It's crazy. Sick build. Awesome. That's another S2000 I told you about, guys. Another car that is completely slammed to the ground. Blue interior on yellow. Looks like an AP2 color with blue interior. That's a weird combo. Love the Prelude right there. Some old school vibes. Oh wow, that's a way to fit a doubled in a dashboard. Is that a Peugeot? Looks like it. I don't know. Okay, there's that's a nice Skyline. Just kidding. But still, nonetheless, beautiful setup by Caption Audio. Shout out to my guys at Caption. I know these guys, they are doing great things. Awesome setup inside. Kind of like this one. Looks like 89 RSX seats. Looks like an 89. I had one. My first car was an 89 Honda Civic Silver. Sick setup. It's a 91. That's a 91, but with a 88 to 89 front bumper. Okay, so it's the end of the day. People are taking down their booth. We're going back to the eBay booth. 20 minutes and it's over. So I'll go next to the the Corvette, and I need to move it so they can take down the back wall, and then the car will be back in Montreal. So it's the end of the show. I really want to thank the eBay team for having me in their booth. That was awesome. There's a lot of cool things coming your way. One thing's for sure, we are going to team up in the future for other projects. But for now, this was an awesome opportunity to bring this car to the public for the first time in 52 years. I'm pretty sure my grandfather would be super proud to see his baby in the main hall of Motorama in Toronto. So we are going to wrap it up. And if you like that kind of video, more like a vloggy style during a car show, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment which car here that you saw in the video was your favorite. And until then, I see you in the next one. So what better way to end a video than just a rollout video, just with the noise of the cars. So here it is.